2004 Ford Focus. Engine size 2.3 GTS. Ford start back manufacturing the intake manifold. I bought this on waldorfparts.com for $287. $287. I went and picked it up. Alright? I didn't pay no shipping charges. If you got a Ford online store or a local one, you can do online purchase. You can either go pick it up, or if you don't have one, you can have it shipped. Okay? $287. And that's the part number there, the 3S4Z-942-4-AH. This, like I said, this is for 2004 Ford Focus 2.3 GTS. Okay? The original one, I did a lot of modification in it. I could not find it at the junkyard nowhere. So Ford started manufacturing it, so I purchased one. So I'm going to replace it sometime late in the spring, and the car should be running brand new again. Okay? If you're looking for one, like I said, Ford's selling it again. PCV valve hose, get it from Ford, good quality. It comes with two clips, quick connect clips. Alright, I don't know if anybody ever used these, but you need to get a long lead on those. And pull that tab off once you have it onto the hose and locked in place. And pull that tab off and it'll tighten up on the hose. Okay? I did a video on the original intake manifold, how to set it in place and how to set your hose in. You can look at that video. Now, if you're buying the PCV valve hose, you need to get an O-ring. Okay? Because when you take the locking off of the crankcase oil, you need an O-ring if you never replace it. About 6 months ago, I replaced the O-ring. And I'm not going to replace it again because I know how long it's been on there and it's in good condition. Even the original one was in good condition, but you know, I went ahead and replaced it. And that's a 2004 Ford Focus. So you order in the PCV valve from Ford, it's about $76 to $100 because I was checking online and there's different prices. But I got mine from Rock Auto, decent price. Just like the OEM, called Wells Electronics. Okay? Does not come with an O-ring, you gotta get an O-ring. And that's the part number there. The 6P1246. Alright? Just like the OEM. So I do a lot of maintenance on the Ford, so I know what I replaced and what I did not replace. This is the part number here for the hose. I could reuse that hose, but I mean the hose is cheap, so I might as well replace it. It's a decent price. I mean, not cheap hose, but it's a decent price and it takes a lot of wear and tear on it. So I'm gonna just go. I could reuse the hose, because that's a Ford hose I got in there on the original intake for Ford, but I got one from Ford. It's $28 and change online. waldorfparts.com. Went to my local Waldorf Ford Parts and pick it up. Alright. So if you got one online store in your local area, they don't give you the options of picking it up. You gotta call them and tell them, hey, I'm gonna pick it up so you can see if the shipping charges. Alright, this is the part number for the hose, the 3S4Z. Alright, okay, you use other hose, you're gonna suck in. Okay, the vacuum here will suck it in. I got this for the Ford Focus. Front ceramic part. 17-816. You gotta look at the dates when you're buying the pads and certain parts for that Ford. Alright, mine's at 04, so I got 04. Now it'll say 05, you gotta look at that. And then you look at on the front passenger side, the sticker, and see your date is either 04 or 05, the date. The date. So this is 04, so you gotta be careful when you're buying brake pads for your Ford Focus. Alright? And certain suspension parts, you go by the date. So I always look at the date, make sure it's not 05, mine's just 04. Alright? These is quality pads. Alright? It comes with the new wires to hold the pad on. And it comes with these new bushings if you need to replace them. Alright? It comes with a kit, like $21 and change. Alright, these are quality brake pads. I use these brake pads on all my vehicles. Alright? They're quality. But I'm gonna try some Bosch brake pads from my pads I bought for a Nissan. I haven't done it yet, but soon I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna replace the rotors and the pads and see how those Bosch work. But if you're looking for brake pads, these are the best brake pads to get. And also I get the rotors too. Cause the rotors is quality, man. Alright, people who make these brake pads and they make the rotors too. But I'm gonna try a different rotor on the Nissan too. But I know I'm gonna get the rotors and the brake pads. Decent price. You know, I think this cost me like $21. Alright. So I'm just putting this information. You have 04 Ford Focus like mine and the date. You want to look at the date. Just one day will show everything. Alright, look on the left. Driver side, look at the sticker. And mine was 04, so I get the 04. You always want to look at that. Alright. So I'm just putting this information out here. If you're looking for intake manifold, Ford is selling it. So what I gotta do is transfer the solenoid, the two solenoid that goes on top here. I gotta get a piece of new tubing to connect the solenoid. Okay, here, these two ports here. And then you can get the tubing at AutoZone. Okay. And I got put the idle air control valve. Already come with a gasket on it, so you gotta buy one. Idle control valve goes there, and then the manifold air sensor go right here. And here, this port right here. So I gotta transfer that, the ISC, two solenoids, and you gotta get a throttle body gasket because it does not come with a throttle body gasket. It comes with a gasket for the intake, so you ain't gotta worry about that. It comes with a two tube that connects the actuator. You ain't gotta worry about it. Just get a piece of tube and to connect your solenoid with these two ports. Get that from AutoZone. Like I said, I did a video on this intake manifold, the original one, and how to put the PCV valve hose, how to connect it, which one you connect first. Alright. You can see these is quick release tabs. Once you get this in place and your hose in place, you need a long needle nose to pull them tabs off and lock that hose into place. Alright. So this is for 2004 Ford Focus. Engine size 2.3 ZTS. Alright, and Ford start manufacturing the intake manifold. I'm just sharing this information out there. You need one for your Ford Focus. And I think they're manufacturing it for all the Ford Focus now. For whatever reason, they start doing it again. Because I even called, headquarters. I say, how can you run a car without an intake manifold and you all don't manufacture it no more. I guess a lot of people call and say, hey, you know, I need an intake manifold and I can't find one nowhere. Because I went searching to a lot of junkyards to get one. Got the original one, I patch it up to make it work. Because what happened, the original one, the lube was broke. So I used crazy glue, you know, around here to keep it intact. Another thing too, it had a leak in it and I patched it up. And this tube here broke. You connect the hose to, it broke. That's where your secondary air goes, your solenoid. That tube broke. And then where the manifold sensor go, the screw that hose, it got so rusted out, the head broken there, and I had to drill it out to get the head out. So, like I said, it had a lot of leaks in it too. So, you know, I mean, if you don't have an intake, how are you going to run the car? You got to dump the car? So I guess a lot of people call auto shops and they complain saying, man, you all got so many Ford Focus out there. You all stop manufacturing Ford Focus. And you can't find like the major parts. Like if you have no intake, you can't run the car. So I'm just putting this information out there that Ford start back manufacturing the intake manifold. All right, later.